Welcome, welcome, comma, what's up, comma, welcome. Thank you for that like button. Let me turn this up. Man, damn. Welcome, welcome, guys, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, guys, welcome. We're gonna give 2 more minutes, then we're gonna get started. Where you from, comma? Okay. Well, we in Atlanta, Georgia right here, big bro. We in Atlanta, Georgia. I mean, are you a woman or? Welcome, welcome, guys. Welcome. Welcome. We got about 1 more minute and we're gonna get started, guys. How y'all day going? How your day going? How your day been? How have your guys' day been? Oh, it was that one. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Bren, welcome, welcome, Bren, welcome. Waylon, welcome, Waylon. Welcome to the show, guys. Welcome to the show. Welcome. Okay, let's get started. Welcome to Bosstiviti TV, where Bosstiviti is the activity of every boss in high pursuit. If you're new here on the channel, this is the page for you. This is real YouTube. Bosstiviti is a 2-compound word, boss and tivity. Together you have Bosstiviti. Bosstiviti represents the average person who doing boss things every day, but haven't reached that boss status yet. This is the normal path of the average hustler who doing Bosstiviti things every day. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Let's go. Thank y'all guys for who liked it, who hit that like button. Thank y'all so much. Okay. New developments are starting to come in on the Charlie Kirk's case. There have been a broad of speculations out there about what is the real story behind the death of Mr. Charlie Kirk. We have had guys come on here and say, hey, why is you talking about him? He's supposed to be gone. He was against us. He was for evil. I don't know no man who have died justifiably. If you do, let me know in the chat. Who have died justifiably? Okay. Okay. So as of today, welcome, Pahu. They say, I think Charlie Kirk died because God wanted it to get the world, because the world doesn't need him in the world, only heaven. Woo, that's beautiful. Oh man, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jelly, um, Jelly Moss. Thank you so much for the gift. Okay, so recently, new developments has started to come out about the case with Charlie Kirk. We got two guys who have been interviewed today who were eyewitnesses of Charlie Kirk's death. And even inside of the interview, guys, there were a debate going on. So it seems as though even the story that's been put together from the people who was eyewitnesses of this thing is going left ways now. So I want y'all to listen. I want y'all to listen in on some of this. We're just gonna hear a few seconds of it. For those of y'all who just tuning in, welcome to Bostiviti TV. Please hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button, guys. We need 6 more people to hit that like button. Hit that like button, guys. Thank you so much for the gift. Thank you for the gift, Jelly Moss. Thank you, thank you. They say I usually wipe forward and then I sniff in. What the hell is that? Why do we be having so many creeps on Instagram? I mean on YouTube. Okay, guys. So we're going to read this real quick. Listen to this. 2 eyewitnesses of the assassination of Charlie Kirk say America must return to civilized debate, even if their viewpoints don't otherwise align. Hunter Kozak was the last person to speak to Kirk, a self-professed liberal who posts political TikTok videos. Kozak attended the event in Utah Valley University this month, aware that he was in the majority of attendees, and eager to debate the conservative turning point of America's founder. So these 2 guys was actually there at the event about to debate with Charlie Kirk, in line to debate. And for some reason, CBS News found them, and now they're interviewing them live. So this guy's name is Hunter Kozak, Kozak, Kozak. That's one of the guys' name, and the other guy's name is Jib Jacoby. Jib Jacoby said that he saw Kirk as an inspiration. The Utah Valley University student was at the event volunteering for the Turning Point USA organization when the organization Kirk founded in 2012 to advocate for conservatism of college campuses. Okay. I'm trying to find I'm trying to get get these guys on the. Welcome, guys. Please hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Crab, Xavier, welcome, guys. Welcome. Raymond, Shannon, Warrior, Pizza, Challenges, Dear Diary, Jelly Moss, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jelly Moss. I thought it was $100 at first. I was about to fall out in here. Trying to find these young men. Where is the damn? Where is the video? Where is the video? The video. Okay, this might be it right here, guys. Thank y'all so much for that, for the likes. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Hit that like button. We need 6 more people to hit this like button right here to get us to 10 likes, guys. 6 most people. Hit that like button. Tap the stream. Just tap the stream. Thank you so much, guys. So these guys right here who I'm pulling up, they are the guys who was actually at the campus during the shooting. And for some reason, they won't pop up. Welcome, 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 welcome. We need one more like, guys. One more person, hit that like button. Thank you. Where is the video? This is how we gonna have to do this. Boom. Okay, here we go, guys.
The hardest thing is to get started. You have to.
Here we go, guys. This is the 2 guys who was at the scene of the crime.
Fascinated, and so we met Hunter Kozak and Jeb Jacoby. Jeb was a volunteer at the event. He was part of Turning Point USA.
He meant an inspiration to me. I watched his campus debates where he was able to communicate with other individuals in a pretty professional way when it came to debates about pretty much anything, and I just found that admirable.
Yes.
Hunter Kozak, who would identify himself as a liberal, was there to debate Charlie Kirk, and tragically was the person who was speaking with Kirk at the very moment that the shot was fired.
Oh man, so this was the guy who was there when the shot was fired.
That Charlie Kirk ever heard?
Yeah, there's a strange amount of weight to that. I don't really know how to grapple with that. I mean, he's answered tens of thousands of questions, and that was the first question I've ever asked him. We never talked before that.
There's video of you in that moment. What was that moment like?
I thought I heard a firecracker, and I see I see the bullet hit his neck, and I fall to the ground. I think I recognized immediately what this was. This wasn't necessarily like a mass shooting. This was like an assassination.
I just remember I got up and I ran and I called my mom and I said, "Mom, Charlie Kirk's been shot." And she goes, "What?" And I said, "He's been shot. I literally watched a bullet enter his neck and I watched him die in front of me."
Jeb, this event pushes Democrats and Republicans farther apart or brings them closer together, in your view?
I think the moderate Democrats and Republicans, I think it brings them together. I think there are individuals on both the left and the right, some of them more radical, that it pushes them apart.
Okay, guys.
I think it's communication that is the most important element that comes together, and I think that there needs to be effective communication between both parties in order to find solid ground on this issue.
I think that that's one of the few things that we can agree on is this necessity for a conversation. I think that we need to remember that we still have to live with each other, that these are still our neighbors, that this is still my community. And when I walked to campus, sure, that event was 99% Republicans. Everyone in that crowd disagreed with everything that I had, but that was still my school.
So the two guys who was witnesses to Charlie Kirk's death is on 60 Minutes. What is the odds? Why would they pull the guys who were witnesses to the crime on 60 Minutes? What is the point, guys? Why would they do that? It's like the storyline of Charlie Kirk is bigger than Kennedy, than John F. Kennedy, man. The power that they put, the hype that they putting on this thing, it looked like this is bigger than Kennedy. Charlie Kirk's death is bigger than Kennedy's death. Would y'all agree that looking at how this thing is done, it's been going on now for a week or two. Charlie Kirk's death is bigger than John F. Kennedy's death, and he was the president. What is going on? Now, what I'm saying, Raymond, is that the hype that they putting on it, like keeping it in the media, keeping it in our face, keep talking about it on the news. This is bigger conversation than they talked about John F. Kennedy passing away and being assassinated. Why is that? I'm trying to see. How would I do it? Hold on. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So what is the real reason? What is the real reason, guys? So, as of right now, it seems as though Charlie Kirk's death is bigger than John F. Kennedy. Why is it that Charlie Kirk is still in the algorithm? Why is Charlie Kirk still in the algorithm? Why? How many days has it been now since since he passed? September the 10th? And it's September the 28th, 18 days? It's been 18 days. Did John F. Kennedy death be talked about for 18 days straight? We're going on 19. They got so many theories. There's so many theories about who is the shooter. It's not Taylor Robinson. It's the guy who making his arm do like this here. Then they say it was the guy on the roof, in a window, a little behind Kirk. Then they say it was Taylor Robinson on the roof, yards back. This thing is just off the chain. From the speculation reality of this thing, it should show us that it's something that's put together. You know, a murder ain't that hard to solve. When people got vendettas with each other, bam, bam, it's done. The detective get there and say, hey, this was motivated by X, Y, Z. It's over. But when you got to do all this speculation, that show you that it was a big plot that went down. They plotted on this young man. They plotted on this young man. Shift, what's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button, guys. Hit that subscribe button for me. Hit that subscribe button for me, guys. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. It say they are using him for funding, fundraising, and rallying as a martyr. Woo! But they had newspaper and the news. They reported it on the news. Stuff, welcome guys. Please hit that subscribe button. If you new here, welcome to Bostiviti TV, where Bosstiviti is the activity of every boss in high pursuit. This is real YouTube, guys. One-on-one, face-to-face, reading, responding. This is real YouTube. It's so hardly anyone reads the traditional newspaper. Yep. Welcome, guys. Welcome. If you want to, you can get your Charlie Kirk Freedom sweater for the summer. I mean, for the winter. It's tagged below, guys. It's only $14. If you want to, you can get you a Charlie Kirk Freedom sweater. It's only $14, guys. It's in the link. But for those of y'all who just tuning in, welcome to Bosstiviti TV. Here we bring the latest news, entertainment, and relationship advice all in one bundle. Are you coming out with any freedom hoodies? It should be linked inside of the thing. It's linked inside of the, you should see it inside of the description somewhere. Braden, welcome Braden. Welcome to Bosstiviti TV. Please hit that subscribe button, tap that stream for me, hit that like button. Welcome guys. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Let me see how this go. I don't know how to hit the link. Action, what up, Action? Thank you so much for tuning in, Action. Hit that subscribe button for me. All right, so let's talk about it. 2 witnesses came out today who was there at the shooting, was on 60 Minutes today, talking about what they witnessed at the scene. And one thing that I got particularly from the guy who was actually talking to Charlie Kirk when Charlie Kirk received the bullet, he said that it sounded like a firecracker. Let that sink in. The guy who was talking to Charlie Kirk before he passed away said that when he heard the shot, it sounded like a firecracker. Let that sink in. So they exploiting.
Why is the upcoming unit price changed?
This is all about exploitation, huh? The evidence for the throat to be the exit wound and the back of the neck to be the entry point looks compelling. Wow.
You know about the brutal and horrific assassination of Charlie Kirk. It has permeated our timelines, our worlds, and information about him. Regardless of your perspective on him, it has been made available everywhere. I personally was not very aware of all who Charlie Kirk was. I did know of him.
Hey man, they saying them people over in the overseas did it.
A lot of information about him. And
They saying the people overseas did it. No, I don't want to put the name together, but you know who I'm talking about. This thing is real. This thing is real. You understand? It say, okay then. I hope y'all guys hit that subscribe button. So he shift. He say, who is that? Right. Right. So many people is speculating that before Charlie Kirk was assassinated, that he had a great awakening. He had a great awakening due to the information that was provided to him throughout his political career. I really think that Charlie Kirk was starting to shift his beliefs, his values, his morals. He was starting to shift. We were starting to see the great shift of Charlie Kirk from his younger self to that adult, because he had become married, and the family, see, once you get that family and you get married, they know. That's when real blessings start happening for you out here. But the true tragedy is that there's a man locked up for this, but yet the world is still trying to figure it out. How is that possible? How is that possible that there's a man locked up for this, but yet the world is still trying to figure out who did it? Crazy work. Please hit that subscribe button, guys. Tap that subscribe button for me, guys. It don't cost a thing. It's free, guys. Hit that subscribe button for me. Hit that like button. It said they can't seem weak. They need a fall guy. Exactly. Hey, Miss Finger. Flinger. Welcome, Miss Flinger. Welcome. Welcome. Please hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, thank you. So let me ask you, Miss Flinger. If there's a man who's already locked up for Charlie Kirk right now by the name of Tyler Robinson, how is it that the world is still trying to figure out who did it? How is the world still trying to figure out who did it? And there's a man locked up right now. Let's talk about it, live. Let's talk about it. Right. Right. It's a real question, though. If we have a man that's already locked up for Charlie Kirk's death, how is it that the world is still trying to figure out his killer? Why is people still looking? Is it true that the world don't believe the story? Thank you so much, Schiff. God bless you. Is it that the world don't believe the story about Charlie Kirk's assassination? What is going on in America? Welcome, Gummy Worm, welcome. Hit that subscribe button. David, welcome, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button, guys. Welcome to the channel. What is going on inside of America? that a man can get murdered right in front of the eyes of millions of people in the world. And yet, no man can detect his killer. We done had 3 to 4 people come out as Charlie's killer. We had the old man from the beginning. They snatched him up off the rip, and he walked the walk saying, just kill me, just kill me. Then they had the other old man they pinned down to the ground. And then they went after old Tyler, when allegedly his family turned them in and received $1 million in the bank. Let's talk about that for a minute, guys. Do you know that the father received $1 million in the bank days after his son was locked up? That's one fun fact. Here's another fun fact for you guys. Do you know that 3 days after Charlie Kirk passed away, that a tornado came through Utah and tore that thing up? Now, we all know that Charlie Kirk was a rising Christian. Is it a coincidence that 3 days after Charlie Kirk's death, a tornado comes through Utah? Check out Stanford University Engineering Web3 project. Okay, bet. I'm for the screenshot it. I got you. Because it's still there, and we can't be the puppeteers, clearly. Wow. Real theater going on. We need 4 more people to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button up here so we can have 20 people, guys. We need 4 more people. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We need 4 more people. Hit that subscribe button. No reply. Welcome, welcome back. No reply. Where you been, man? Hey, my man, is there anywhere I can get you some Charlie Kirk info? Yeah, hold on. Oh. Oh, God, man. You can get me on Instagram at the same name as this page right here. I was trying to put my number up there, but it wouldn't let me. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Let's say. Yeah, my email the same, but it's Bostiviti.llc at Gmail. Bostiviti.llc at Gmail. Please hit that subscribe button, guys. So let's talk about it. Daniel, welcome, 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 Daniel. So let's talk about it, guys. What actually happened to the life of this young man? I think, in my opinion, this whole thing should show us that this is a spiritual war out here. There is a real serious spiritual war going on outside. And no man is seeing this but the eliteful man. You got to be elite to see these things that's happening. Is we heading towards doomsday, guys? Okay. No reply. I just got the email. I just got the email. Welcome, guys. Hit that subscribe button for me. So how do I hear the audio though? How do I hear the audio? I don't see how to. Okay, do that. That's the sound waves. Got it. The time it takes for this sound of the shot to get to the source recording, the audio. Got it. So there's space in between the green lines. And the time it takes for the audio to get to the observer. Got it. Got it, no reply. Say less. I'm about to get up out of here in a minute, guys. What is the real conspiracy to the Charlie Kirk's death and or assassination? This myth here with the audio proves that Charlie Kirk was shot from the roof from a forward angle. I'll show you the all trajectory media and translation. Got it. Welcome, Mrs. Chance, Mr. Chance. Please hit that subscribe button for me. The observer would be the blue circle. Got it. Thank you so much, Mr. Chance. Vernon, welcome, welcome, Vernon. Please hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for participating. So what actually happened to Charlie Kirk? What's the real reality behind the assassination of this young brother? For 18 days now, there have been consistent gibberish around America about Charlie Kirk. He had one of the biggest memorials a senator or a politician can never have. Right in his wife's hometown, Arizona. What is going on, guys? Yeah, I'm reading about that. Hit that subscribe button, guys. We need 3 more people to hit that like button. Get us 20 likes, 20 subscribers, guys. Three more people. It's crazy. And knew he was going to do what he needed to do. Well, check this out, guys. I'm about to get out of here. I got to go to work tomorrow. But for those of y'all who are my loyal watchers, thank you so much for participating inside of Bostiviti TV channel. It's an honor to have you here with me. And I hope I see you tomorrow at 12 o'clock p.m. We go live every day at 12, guys. 12 p.m. Every day at 12 p.m. I see you guys tomorrow at 12. God bless. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe.